Pack that baby up and leave before he puts another one inside of you. Ashanti is living proof on how you should never spin the block. If he cheated on you then, what makes you think he changed now? You should have more sense at 40 years old. Unfortunately, Nelly and Ashanti are married. They just had a baby, and now they began to promote this humiliation ritual disguised as a reality TV show. Embarrassingly enough, Nelly says that he will not be changing any diapers and even sleeps through the night while the baby cries. He goes on to say that he will not be helping out until the baby can walk and talk. Now, you would think the more experienced parent would be more willing to help out the mother of his child since she's doing this for the very first time, but I guess not.
Wow, y'all, it looks like this might be another case of spin the block gone very wrong. Word is, Ashanti just found out that Nelly's been stepping out on her again, even after marriage and a baby. Fans were rooting for them this time, hoping Nelly would finally step up after cheating on her multiple times during their decade-long relationship. But if he's already embarrassing her publicly like this, it makes you wonder what she's silently enduring behind closed doors. After everything they've been through, this is what she came back to? It's heartbreaking, and honestly, it raises some serious questions about what love is really worth.
I knew I wasn't wrong for saying that Ashanti should not have gotten back with Nelly because look, that man is embarrassing her already.
Just to refresh your memory, back in 2021, Ashanti and Nelly had a surprise reunion during Ja Rule and Fat Joe's Versus battle. Nelly practically flew across the stage just to hug her, catching everyone off guard, including Ashanti. She later admitted she had no idea he'd be there and definitely didn't expect him to approach her like that, especially since they hadn't spoken or seen each other in 6 years. That moment had the whole internet buzzing.
You know, we were young, but it was a lot. It just wasn't one way or another. It was a mutual, yo, I don't like her, I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? She had her reasons, I had my reasons. But it was never one-sided, like everybody, you know, putting this thing out there. Let's just be clear.
Soon after their public reunion, Ashanti and Nelly hit the stage together and performed Body on Me, rekindling the magic they once shared. Not long after, Nelly finally put a ring on her finger, they tied the knot, and welcomed their baby boy into the world. For Ashanti, this was everything she had dreamed of: marriage, motherhood, and love coming full circle. Fans were thrilled to see her finally get the happy ending she always wanted, and the couple seemed to be in a better place since. Getting back together, Ashanti and Nelly have kept people talking, especially with their surprise comeback. No one expected them to spin the block like this, but now, they're back in headlines again with their new reality show, We Belong Together. The show features some fun and heartwarming moments that fans can relate to, but it also gave viewers a peek behind the curtain, and not everything looked perfect. Many fans noticed that Nelly barely stepped in to help Ashanti with the baby. In fact, during one moment, he bluntly said that until the baby could walk and talk, he was Ashanti's problem. He even suggested hiring a nanny instead of stepping up himself. That left a lot of people wondering if Ashanti really got the partner she hoped for, or just the same man in a different season.
I ain't got nothing for him.
Absolutely not, I know.
Until he can say, I'm hungry, until he can say, I need to use the bathroom, it's gonna be a lot of your laughter. But as soon as he started walking, I told him, I said, enjoy. Because as soon as he get to walking and talking, he with the crew.
I'm trying to understand, how is it that you sleep through when he starts crying?
Do y'all really be up at night? I heard about it.
You know what? It's absolutely ridiculous that you'll still be dead asleep and he'll be mad loud.
And if that wasn't enough, let's talk about the Trump controversy. Nelly performed at Trump's inauguration, a move that many saw as completely tone-deaf. He didn't seem to consider how it might reflect on Ashanti or how she'd be impacted by it, especially given the political climate and public backlash. But, child, it gets messy, eh? Not long after We Belong Together premiered, a woman came forward claiming that Nelly had been with her just weeks before the show aired, while the world was watching him play the doting husband and father. When I tell you my jaw dropped? They just got married and welcomed a baby, and already he's out here moving recklessly again. It's clear Nelly is still stuck in his old ways, and changing doesn't seem to be part of his plan. What's wild is this isn't new behavior. One of the biggest reasons Ashanti and Nelly were on and off for nearly a decade, besides his gambling issues and allegedly borrowing $1 million he never paid back, was his habit of cheating right when things started going well. Ashanti has even opened up about feeling deeply betrayed, saying that betrayal is what pushed her to finally leave him back in 2013. And now? It looks like history might be repeating itself.
I think sometimes when people have their own insecurities, it allows them to act out of character. You know, I've been betrayed, and I feel like, again, you just have to grow. You have to grow up. You have to accept responsibilities for the things that you do. You know, I'm not
Back
a
in
big fan of
2018, Ashanti
people
didn't
being
hold
cowards.
back. When a fan yelled at F. Nelly at one of her shows, she responded with a bold, "Exactly." That moment told us everything. She was still hurt, still carrying the pain from their rocky past. And now, years later, to see her married to the same man, raising a child, and trying to build a life together, only for him to allegedly fall back into his old habits? It's messy. Messy, and then some people aren't buying the fairy tale anymore. Ashanti deserved more than to end up as what looks like a married single mother, with a partner who seems completely unbothered about embarrassing her publicly. Let's be real, being alone is better than being with someone who keeps disrespecting you. You don't have to accept betrayal just to say you have a man, especially when you were doing just fine on your own. If these cheating rumors are true, then Nelly is showing us exactly who he's always been. Some men don't change, they just wait for another opportunity. Spinning the block after 20 years only to be left crying with a baby in your arms isn't romantic, it's tragic. So what do y'all think? Is Ashanti aware of what's going on and just choosing to stay? Or is she being blindsided once again? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll catch you in the next video, Broken Heart.